Set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tanner Roark gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality, three-pitch mix, a pitcher and not a thrower.
In is Gerardo Parra, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are 2 last place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. They got a chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent that fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Lays off 2-2 now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Still 2-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Here's Joe Panik. His career line against Roark up until this point, just 3 for 14. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Hannock, base runner at first with one out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder, and the inning is over. One left for San Francisco, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Digging in, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the left fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins. But at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The 0-2 once more. Grounded to first. Belt has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. First pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits 3rd best on the club in that department. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Peraza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing. The guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle up there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Reds strand a couple. Still no score. Here's Buster Posey now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning.
Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. To first. Ref Snyder fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, number 23. He readies for his first plate appearance.
The center fielder, number 23.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. 2 hits in 7 tries. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 2-2 offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field. The base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. This ball will be chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And the pitcher, Tanner Roark, will be the next to hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and two count. Here it comes. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Panic's got it to Crawford for one. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
In now, Johnny Cueto. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Pilar on at first, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
The sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. There's a base hit on the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Down the third baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Peraza has it. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Reds.
Coming to the plate now, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Panic onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped him up. Belt over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Stepping in, Rob Refsnyder. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Cueto into his motion, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Reds are down and ordered. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Posey brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
A ball and a strike. Shaw leads off second with nobody out. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
1 and 2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
How about it? First baseman, Evan Longoria.
At the plate, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Nope.
And there's ball one. It's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2
So
strikes.
far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford, runner in scoring position with two gone. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses for ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Giants on top, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 0-1 on its way. High chopper to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Standing in now, number 23. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Number 23 goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Cueto's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Grounded weakly toward third. Longoria charging this one, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the pitcher Tanner Roark will be the next to hit. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Nice slide and a stop by Panik. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Stepping in now, number 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 2-1. Into the box now, Chris Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Left fielder, number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Plate, Buster Posey. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And They'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third base.
So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Giants down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And here's Jose Peraza. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. In his career, Peraza is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Soft liner towards first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Rob Refsnyder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Two and 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tag off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way, and this is taken outside for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. It's a panic covering. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Digging in, Johnny Cueto.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with them to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He pulls this one into right. Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Giants leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Yasiel Puig will stand in again as we take it back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. Shaw has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Cueto gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets fouled. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Parra has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Ready once again, Joe Panik. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Puig looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Joe Panik. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Number 2 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for round number 1. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count now. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Iglesias is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-1 San Francisco. Striding in, Jose Iglesias. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bob couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here comes another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
the call's
pitching
gone
for
out for the
San
right-hander
Francisco,
Mark Melancon
number
as he'll take
41,
over on the mound.
Mark Melancon.
Joey Votto will come on to pinch hit here in a
19.
big spot.
Joey
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. His career numbers against Melancon. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. Votto can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
number 2.
2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 2. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
2-0 now. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. Iglesias, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swinging a soft liner. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
No real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Melancon pauses. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
1
Too high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Full count to Jose Peraza.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Reds lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Matt Bowman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
San Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Evan.
Here's a pop-up now. Ref Snyder in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now. Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 1, Kevin.
Ready now, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail it by 2. Now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Will Smith is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. At the plate, Rob Refsnyder. It was a walk in his last trip.
Will Smith now playing center field and batting 9, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Shaw moves over, 1 out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all-in fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's 3-1. Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-1. Here it is, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Crawford's got it. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The San Francisco Giants took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Johnny Cueto notches his 3rd win of the year. Tanner Roark pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Will Smith records the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs.